studying makes you intellectual. Never. This was the first thing I started telling you in the class. Curiosity. Because you belong to a very different class, aristocracy, kingship. If you don't have a curiosity, you will never enjoy the books. Example I tell you. Now you don't enjoy, and when you don't enjoy, you miss the preparation. Which mass movement in India, modern India, saw the largest participation of youth? Which mass movement in India, mass movement in modern India, saw the largest presence of youth, students? इसको रख देते मैं इन्हीं को बोल ही रहा था इन्हीं पे ये निकाल के फोटोग्राफ अच्छा हाँ उसको निकाल के यहीं पे रख दो एक्चुअली मैं उसी आदमी को बोल ही रहा था इट्स $1 billion गिफ्ट तो इट्स अल्टीमेट थिंग मतलब once you give gift means what message gift has many aspects one gift is कि मैं पैसा दे रहा हूँ काम कर देना गिफ्ट भी ऐसे नहीं दिए जाते हैं गिफ्ट के पीछे एक बहुत ही सोची समझी कैलकुलेशन भी होती है उसके पीछे हो सकता है आप ना करते हो पर हुक करनी पड़ती है तो आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट क्यूरियोसिटी सी सच अ इजी क्वेश्चन यू आर मिसिंग such a easy question you are missing which mass movement of modern India saw the largest presence of youth students and the class of 400 plus people is unable to tell it 400 plus if you learn this from me then it is my achievement and that movement was which one anti-Simon movement anti-Simon movement now here when you read it anti-Simon immediately the question comes why curiosity why a Simon movement is the first mass movement in India to saw the big presence of youth because 1920 non-cooperation movement and the very important part of non-cooperation movement was national colleges. Who was active in establishing national college in Bengal? Subhash Chandra Bose. Who was active in Punjab? Lala Lajpat Rai. 1920. Promotion to national colleges in India. After 7 years, when Simon comes, the students from these national colleges, they came out. This is called as curiosity. I was not teaching you. मैं तो पढ़ाने आता ही नहीं था वो तो clear ही था. ये सब all these people who stand outside, they are in very much tension. ये हम लोग भी पढ़ाएं क्या? They get motivated by me. When you don't teach, then also people come to the class. So why don't we also try? First thing I was telling you, curiosity. You don't develop curiosity. I narrated so many stories, I gave you so many incidences. Bismarck, I so much emphasized on Bismarck. You see the greatness of Bismarck, Abraham Lincoln, and then I also emphasized on Louis XVI also. What is missing in Louis XVI? Curiosity. The mind is dead. And if the mind is dead, then you can instigate that mind very easily. The riots which you saw in Delhi, because of what? G&G gang. This number of G&G gang, they are always present, G&G. They are always present, but today their number has increased. G and G. First G, Ghazni gang. Second, Godse. What is the drawback of the two gangs? The drawback is that most of them, they don't discuss on evidences. Mahmoud Ghazni gang. Mahmoud was a hero of Islam. कैसे? कैसे? He was hero. कैसे? ये तो बता दो कैसे? हमने तो सुना हीरो ऑफ इस्लाम खालिफ उमर, हसन बसरी, निजामुद्दीन औलिया, बीबी राबिया. तो हमें भी समझाओ कैसे? पागल होके मरा था ये. पागल होके मरा था, पागल होके. He was insane for 5 years. He roamed naked on the streets of Ghazni. कहाँ लिखा हुआ है? फिरदौसी के शाहनामा में. It is written in Firdausi's Shahnama. हाँ, he was a very talented ruler. That I accept. तुम ये कहोगे तो मैं मान लूँगा. He was a very ambitious personality. He was a very talented ruler. He slapped Indians for continuous 20 years. That was his achievement. The land of Kshatriyas and Brahmins. कि 17 बार महमूद ने हमको पीटा. अबे शर्म नहीं आती ये बात कहते हुए. 17 times. Whenever he was short of money, whenever he used to turn towards India. यार पिछली बार कौन सा बैंक लूटा था? बोले थानेश्वर. हाँ थानेश्वर. आगे मथुरा में भी है. SBI की बड़ी ब्रांच मथुरा में. You have a big branch of SBI in Mathura. मथुरा आ गया 1018. ओ तो भाई मचाई मथुरा में. Returns back. He was again short of money in Central Asia. He was fighting with Khorassanis. फिर उसने कहा पैसा यार अब कौन सा बैंक है? अरे बोले सरकार सिटी बैंक गुजरात. एक आदमी लगातार आता था, तुमको पीटता था और तुम तैयारी नहीं कर पाते थे. How can you criticize Mahmoud Ghazni? हाँ, वो आदमी बहुत talented as a ruler. But if you say him as a hero of Islam, तब गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. Then you don't understand Islam. Then you don't understand the objective of Islam. The same attitude is of this gang. God said, we Hindus were under Muslim slavery for 500 years. Muslim made a slave. When? No, they made a slave. When? How? This Akbar, you are talking about Akbar the Great, but that Akbar, Hindu ladies used to were kept naked in the palace of Akbar. Naked? हाँ. ये कहाँ पढ़ लिए चाचा? अच्छा कोई फोटो दिखाओ. मतलब Hindu women were kept naked in the palace of Akbar, and Man Singh used to see. He was also a Rajput ruler. Man Singh, you just imagine that this would have been bared by Rajputs. The Rajputs were known for their valor. Akbar used to love Rajputs. You read Akbarnama. He says कि if I get the support of Rajputs, I will occupy entire Asia. बोला यार क्या कौम है यार ये? The only goal of life is to fight. Two Rajputs came into the court of Akbar and they said, we want job, we are Rajputs. Akbar said, I don't accept your Rajputs. Both of them pulled out the sword and started fighting. They killed each other. Akbar said, I accept. Aurangzeb used to kill 50,000 Brahmins every day. 50,000 50,000. 50,000 every day he used to kill, and then he used to take his dinner. तेरे बाप उसके यहाँ खाना बनाते थे. The best friend of Aurangzeb was Maharaja Jai Singh. He left Shivaji because of Jai Singh. Shivaji comes back safely from Agra because of Jai Singh. ये बात पता है किसने लिखी? ईश्वर दास नागर ने. He is a court historian of Aurangzeb. हिंदू ने लिखी है, हिंदू ने. अच्छा मान लो he was killing 50,000 Brahmins every day. He ruled for 50 years. In 1 year you have 365 days. ये दोनों. I meet both the group. I talk to both the group. And I say to them, generally I don't discuss with this group. I simply appreciate them. Very good. बहुत अच्छा. और ये अगर अकेले में मिल जाए मुझे ना. When you don't have any value of human life. Without mind, what is the difference between an animal and a human being? The day Muslim population will cross 60 crore, all the Hindus will end up in this country. Ojha, you have to recite kalma. कैसे 60 करोड़ हो जाएंगे? They are increasing their population. अरे नालायक. 20 years back, 30 years back, especially 30 years back, women were like Bajaj Chetak. And men were like Bullet. तो ज्यादा बच्चे पैदा होते थे. Both were strong. Today women is like Scooty. And men are like Hero Honda Splendor. अब ज्यादा ना बैठा पाओगे. नहीं होगा बेटा. हाँ, they are increasing. नहीं